In regional news now, nearly 250 people in Guyana have tested positive for the HIV virus during the just concluded National Testing Week. Health Minister Dr. Leslie Ramsamy told reporters that preliminary results showed that just over 41,500 people had been tested during the week. He said that the breakdown of the figures show that 52% of the target achieved for testing were females, while 48% were males. Another significant achievement was the reduction in prevalence. St. Vincent's opposition leader Arnim Eustace has taken issue with a new cocoa agreement. He's concerned about some aspects of the agreement reached between the St. Vincent and the Grenadines governments and the London-based Amajaro Trading Limited, one of the world's leading suppliers of cocoa and coffee. Last year, former Prime Minister Sir James Mitchell had proposed cocoa for agricultural diversification and championed the idea during the campaign for last December's elections. The ruling Unity Labour Party was approached by Sir James this year and has since signed an agreement with the cocoa company. But Eustace said that he would detail his objections when the agreement comes before Parliament to be made into law. RedJet's Chief Executive Officer Ian Burns says the airline is in the region to stay. The 6-month-old airline has been given clearance to operate in 5 more CARICOM countries and, according to Mr. Burns, has resolved its operational issues.
Already we have now permission from 5 other countries. We have permission from Antigua, we have permission from St. Martin, St. Kitts, St. Lucia and Grenada. And you know, to think that all of those countries would have come on board so quickly.
On Wednesday, when this interview was done, RedJet had signed on the dotted line alongside La Parcan Air and Ocean Shipping for the sale and distribution of RedJet's fares to local travel agencies. But even as the airline, which boasts fees from as low as US $9.99 and credits being responsible for bringing the Caribbean people closer together, CEO Burns says much of the problems the airline first encountered still persist. Chief among them, the need by regional governments to protect established airlines from RedJet's competition. Burns says RedJet's fight on this issue has nothing to do with the airline, but with its customers.
Protectionism is a reality that we deal with, and we keep fighting it. It's a consumer issue. The consumer is being adversely affected by protectionism, and so it's a consumer issue, and we will continue to fight protectionism.
So how has the airline been able to make profits amid a vigorous advertising campaign and counter moves from its competitors? Burns says it's not about immediate gratification, but a sustainable long-term goal.
We're actually ahead of where we expected to be. So from a financial perspective, RedJet is very healthy and very rosy.
In business tonight, there are over 50,000 people in Barbados that have installed solar water heaters. This disclosure from Managing Director of Solar Dynamics, James Husbands, who says the industry has saved Barbados millions of dollars.
We estimate that we have just over 50,000 installations in Barbados. I estimate there should be actually about 55,000. And ratepayers have saved Barbados $1 billion based on the typical use of hot water in homes and in industries in Barbados. So essentially, the industry yields a high return on investment in excess of 60% to the homeowner or the ratepayer. And we've developed some guarantees which protect the investment of those who purchase our product.
Mr. Husband says they have expanded into several regional countries and have gone as far as North America. And he says there's huge potential for expansion around the globe.
Having had the experience of manufacturing outside of Barbados in St. Lucia and exporting from St. Lucia throughout the region, we believe we have an opportunity to expand on that footprint and to establish businesses across the region and in North America as well. We have done some surveys, and based on the quality of our product and what we see in Florida, we should be able to compete with the products there.
Well, the new Managing Director of Scotiabank's Caribbean East operations is looking to the future with confidence despite the difficulties resulting from the global economic recession. Sean Albert says the bank will continue to build on a strategic platform that has underpinned by leadership, prudent risk management and innovation. He believes the Caribbean holds great promise for Scotiabank to continue growing and to add value to the banking experience for customers through new products. In his new role, Mr. Albert is expected to chart the growth of Scotia's operations operations in Barbados and the other 8 Eastern Caribbean countries where the bank has a presence. Now here's a summary of today's trading on some of the region's stock exchanges.